Hello again, once again, fans. I'm Shane Shatters, and welcome to Shane Shatters Presents Classic Indies, some of the great independent matches from all over the world the last 30 years. A few weeks ago, you saw a little bit of action between the tag teams of the Satanic Warriors and the Fantastics. This was a tough, rugged, hard-fought battle, but the battle didn't end there. So we're going to get ready to go to the island of Guam at Super Slam 1990. Video footage brought to you in part by the pioneers of the Independent Wrestling Network. And we're going to go down now to the comments of the Satanic Warriors backstage as they get ready to head to the ring to defend the Tag Team Championship. Some very strong comments there from the Satanic Warriors. The night before, they had won the NWL Tag Team Championship belts from the Fantastics. This was a two-night occasion here, I believe, at the University of Guam. Now we're going to get ready here in a matter of moments. We're going to go down to the same backstage area as the Fantastics alongside of the lady wrestler Bambi. Kick it back to you. Well, there it was, fans, and you got to see the Fantastics make their comments. Bobby Fulton doing the talking for he and his brother. Of course, the lady wrestler Bambi was joining them because the Satanic Warriors were being seconded by Rusty the Fox Thomas. So there was a lot going on here at the island of Guam, the University of Guam on this night. We're going to join this matchup in progress a little further down the line here. Frosty's going to cue it up, or about, my guess is we're probably somewhere in the 10 or 11 minute marker of the matchup. This had become quite the rivalry throughout clearly a rivalry that not only started in mid-Atlantic rings, but had spilled over here to the islands as well. This is some of the great footage that was professionally shot from the very first tour. This is the summer of 1990, the very first tour that the National Wrestling League did in Guam. Strong business, a lot of stars. We're going to be bringing you a couple more matches from that tour here in the coming weeks. Referee is Dave the Wave.
Oh, watch out, the Fantastics coming up behind him.
The match between these two teams a couple weeks ago that took place in only Virginia could only be characterized as nothing short of a brawl. Look at Bobby Fulton stooging off Rusty the Fox Thomas there, who's the manager of the Satanic Warriors during this particular trip through the islands. But they got Bambi. We got a lady wrestler in each corner here to offset each other.
Possible pin.
Side headlock there, cranked up by Jackie. I remember these tapes, these matches being some of the early things that I was shown by Neil Superior when I was starting out in wrestling training school. Leapfrog by Jackie, turnaround, spin kick. He said, we're doing tours, we're doing international tours, and we're on television in different countries, and all this stuff was happening. Big drop kick from Jackie.
And he crawls out of the ring.
Again, the Warriors are a powerhouse team. They're not trying to get paid by the hour, and the clock is running. Big men with a lot of strength and a lot of power. You want to keep the matches short and kind of to the point. The longer the match goes, the more it's going to favor the Fantastics team.
I'm just waiting for Bambi to go kick Rusty again.
And a switch of the Satanic Warriors. It's hard to tell these two big behemoths apart. Outstanding action here on the island of Guam in the summer of 1990. Thank you, folks, for joining us here on the Independent Rewind, and thank those of you who have joined us at Championship Pro Wrestling. Berkeley Springs, we're coming back at you. We'll be making some announcements here in the coming weeks. All kinds of stuff being set up this summer. Riverbend Park in Falling Waters, West Virginia. Big Bear Lake up there in Brewston Mills, West Virginia. Anybody's got a fair or a festival and you're looking for top-notch entertainment and action, pro wrestling is the way to go, and Championship Pro Wrestling can bring it right to you. A big kick out there.
Watch out. That's what I call teamwork right there.
I'd like to thank the pioneers of the Independent Network for putting these matches up. Somewhere in the archives of Neil Superior, these tapes remain. I went through them and thought I had this entire event, but I did not. But thank you guys. Not sure who you got the copies from. It very well could have been Phil Livelsberger, who I believe was on this tour as well. But I think it's outstanding that you guys put these matches up, and we're happy to try to share them to our audience as well. Bobby leaning down there trying to maybe get a little bit of emotional support from Bambi. I don't know that he needs the advice in so much as the support.
Bobby doing the funky chicken walk.
Colorado, a real struggle here. Oh, big throw off there by the Powerhouse Warrior.
Bobby, I stay away from that hold. It's not working tonight, and he looks hurt. He landed right on his head.
Not going to be able to match power with these behemoths. These guys are 290, 325 pounds. Have an easier time, pushing a Clydesdale. Oh, but he figured out a way to do it, to get the better of him. Fulton's leaning up there on the ropes. He's trying to get him to charge in. Rusty the Fox getting a little huffy. And a right. And another one. Whoa. Off the ropes. Oh, tossed to the floor. I don't know who Fulton's yelling at. I don't know what he's yelling about, but someone's getting on him. Camera work catching a lot right there. Jackie in the Rusty's in it. They're tearing up the mat. The cameraman got jumped. Look out! Big slam! Oh my goodness!
Oh, they threw him down right on. And Dave the Wave doesn't have a clue.
Dave the Wave doesn't have a clue. That was a common theme. Bobby rolled back into the ring. This might do it. But Jackie holding up McAllister a little bit. 1, 2. Oh, he got his foot on the rope. Barely saved himself from losing this match. Oh, but he missed an elbow. I think if the Fantastics would have lost this match, that might have been their, might have been the end of them challenging for the championships for a while, just because you automatically get a return match if you want one when you lose a championship historically in wrestling. But if you lose a second time around, there's no guarantees about your next opportunity. And the bigger of the two Satanic Warriors, wow, pounding in there. But Fulton firing back.
What a comeback.
Love the camera work. Oh, nobody home. Big man got out of the way, and Fulton ate a shoulder.
Right there.
And I crank up on that arm. It's rudimentary basics by these big monsters, because they can make the most basic of offense absolutely devastating because of their pure strength.
Bobby's got to make that tag.
Jackie reaching for his brother.
Oh, he's just inches away.
Oh, handful of hair pulled him back down. Big guy like that usually doesn't need to take a shortcut. But they did it anyway. McAllister admonishing him.
Dave doesn't like that.
I mean, he could have called for the bell. In all reality, he could have. But most referees have a certain level of leniency. They're not going to. They know that people came to see action. If every referee followed the letter of the law, the matches would be over pretty quick. Once you saw a hair pull or a tights pull, or technically speaking, punches are illegal. You ever read the old National Wrestling Alliance rule books of wrestling, of which I saw one once. I wish I had a copy of one of those old books because that kind of stuff's great. Oh, he's firing away. Look at a big meat chopping fest here between the Satanic Warrior and Bobby Fulton with a fantastic handful of face. Fantastic whip. Oh, big clothesline, like a hammer. He kind of cocked it back and slung it in there like a hammer. And a cover. 2. Didn't really hook the leg very effectively.
Water just spewing over here. The arm lock. Bobby needs to make that tag.
There are 15 minutes remaining in the match.
15 minutes remaining in the matchup. You can kind of tell the difference between this one and the match from a couple of weeks ago. The Satanic Warriors have got a little bit more, there's a little bit more finesse to their game, a little bit more polish to their overall working style, even though they're going to try to stick with what works.
Pounding on that back.
Just laying it in on Fulton.
He doesn't have any sunburn. He'll be hurt now.
Now the fight is going to the floor here. Oh, Jesus! He smashed the railing of the steps, and Bobby Fulton is laying there like a heap. My God, they broke the handle to the steps. The railing. We need a doctor here now. Something's going on here as the Satanic Warrior, another big slam of Bobby Fulton on the floor. Unforgiving concrete these guys are fighting on. Not to mention smashing him through a piece of, through 2x4s. But you're feeling that stir of emotions in the crowd as they try to bring the Fantastics back into this matchup, in which they have been completely dominated here by the Satanic Warriors. Rusty the Fox not giving him encouragement, more mocking Bobby Fulton. Oh, look at thank you.
Bobby's about had it. He's looking for some help.
Pulled up to his feet. He's on his feet. He's challenging that Warrior. Say, come on, bring it to me. And Fulton's firing back. Oh, no, another eye rake. Fulton found a fan there and a friend. Suplex from the outside. 2. Didn't really hook the back door. Missed an elbow. Missed that elbow. Bobby's got his best opportunity to get to his brother Jackie right here, right now. Right here it is. Is this it? Warrior certainly give him plenty of time, and out Jackie Fulton into the match. Big drop kick right on the snoot, and another. 3rd time's a charm. A little lower that time, but now Bobby's back into the fray, and things are breaking down here between these two teams. Time to meet in the middle. Boom! He jammed their heads together, and the Satanic Warriors are reeling now. Never underestimate the Fantastics in a fight, buddy. Never underestimate the fighting Fantastic. The fighting Fantastic Fultons here, and Rusty the Fox up on the apron. Bambi's jumping in here. Bambi's got a piece of Rusty the Fox, and they're going to tussle. He tried to use that powder. Oh, he threw it the Fantastic's eyes. 1, 2, 3. A little fast by Dave McAllister, but it looks like the Fantastics have regained the championships right here. Unbelievable. Big crowd on hand that night sees the Fantastics defeat the Satanic Warriors for the NWL Tag Team Championships.
Unbelievable.
Incredible. Incredible. What a great night of action we just saw from the University of Guam Super Slam Summer of 1990. This is Shane Shadows, and we'll see you next week.